face this? Can I make it? I feel faithless, wish I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous.
Waking up, every day's tough. I'm just hoping I can make it through the same stuff. Got a bad job, got no love. Feel so alone, feel so stuck. Gotta find something to look forward to. Anything to keep my mind off what I'm going through. But I don't know where to start, what's the first move? Maybe I just try a bunch of different things soon. Yeah, that could be the trick. 100 different things, I mean one has gotta stick. But how exactly do I pick? If I'm good at it, like a really good fit, or maybe passion is it? Something I could do every day, never miss. Something that I love that could feel like a gift. Forget about the money and just find what it is.
Can I face this? Can I make it? I feel faithless, wish I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous.
Enigmatic, I need something like new magic, a new tactic, something that can help me take a stab at it. I wanna move past it, I need some new traffic. Up in my head, make some space for a new path. And no one really gets what I'm going through, I'm showing you. But we're too self-obsessed to be noticing the growing mood. Anxiety is on the rise, can't you see it growing too? I need some peace of mind, anything to help me going through. All these thoughts in my head, thoughts in my bed, taught me to dread every night, but instead I just need a little bit of light in my head. Positive thoughts, they just might beat the stress. I just might need some rest, cause my life is a mess. But I could change all of that if I change my mind, if I try my best.
Can I face this? Can I make it? I feel faithless, wish I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous. I could replace this. I need changes, I wanna be the greatest. So I will chase it, I will be courageous.
Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's it going? We are doing something I haven't done in a while, and that's like doing a preview slash live stream of Starlight roleplay. And I know a lot of people, or a few people have come to me about Starlight, I should say. Not many of you have actually asked about my community, but that's okay. I've had a few people come to me about Starlight, and there are some comments that I didn't appreciate, or I didn't like them, and it's okay because I don't have to like something that somebody says. So that's perfectly fine. But I want to say this right now: Starlight isn't going anywhere. I understand that Starlight we haven't seen, or you guys haven't seen Starlight stuff in a while, and there's a big reason for that. and I want to come clean about it. For those who don't know, if you're not a member of Starlight Roleplay had a little bit of drama as of last month. Or as technically it went on for about a month, and it became a whole situation where it's been finally resolved. The two communities have no beef with each other. They really never did to begin with. It just was a huge misunderstanding, it would seem. Is what I like to call it. That community is no longer blacklisted in Starlight. It was blacklisted for a while. It's not anymore. I'm not gonna say the community's name for reasons because this is not that time for that. But I just want to let you guys know that that is one of the major reasons why we haven't had patrols, is because of the awkwardness between the communities and some of our members. We've actually lost quite a few people since that, so we are trying our best to think of ways to bring members to the community. And if you are looking for a community that treats their members, like people, family even, you can check out Starlight. There's links down below for that. Not only that, it is pretty simple. The application is only like 8 questions. It's really simple. And it's all done through Discord. So there's no going through Google and having let's look through Google account, etc. We can see it right on Discord, which is nice. But there's a lot to go over. There's been a lot of stuff that has been added to Starlight since you guys have probably seen the community. First of all, as you guys can see, I am driving one of the new things that you have not seen in a while, or at all in Starlight yet, and that is our Grapeseed PD vehicles. We have Grapeseed uniforms too, which I'll get out so you guys can see as well. I haven't set up female stuff yet. There is female side to it, but the female side has not been worked on as of yet. We only have a few people that use female peds in server at the moment anyway, so it hasn't really been that big of a priority for us. But I will be working on that hopefully over the next couple of days here. That we can see here if I take off my vest. Yeah, we can see here. And apparently I have a badge on, which I don't understand why there's a badge. Oh, you know what it is? This is what I was making all my uniforms again. I forgot to take off badges or not bag, or bag spares, I mean. Because with the grapeseed stuff, see, there's the badge. The badge is embedded into the uniform. So hold on, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Hold on, let me come to a wall so you can see a little bit better. There you guys go. You can see it pretty well there. Just embedded onto the shirt. It does count as the badge, so you can have your uniform like this with the radio, or you can have the vest, which is what I like using. I like using vests. But I'm a guy who likes having options to both. And if the music is too loud, please do let me know, because I've been trying to figure out levels for that. If it's overpowering me, please do let me know in the chat. Do not be afraid to speak up. So yeah, so Grapeseed has been in the works for a little bit now, and the only reason why it's been taking the reason why it took so long to complete is just due to the fact that the liveries were built on specific car packs that we had but we did not want to use. So we were trying to find alternative vehicles, and I came across this Welland pack on LSPDFR, which looks good. I do enjoy it. If you're wondering what this vehicle is, it's a 2018 Tahoe. And we can, we'll go ahead and pull it forward here so you guys can see the back. You can already see it has spoiler lights. So if we go ahead and just pull it forward like so. So the light pattern's a little bit different in the front here. It goes like solids here, but in the back, it actually does a little bit something different. And that's what I mean by different, as you can see there. It's got this wig-wag pattern, which is very nice. I do like myself a wig-wag pattern. And the one thing that really has gotten me is the ambers on the spoiler, the rear spoiler lights, which is nice. And there is an option to take them on or off if you only want the side ones right here. If you guys just want the red and blue ones and not the red, blue, and amber, you are more than likely or more than welcome to take those off. We do not have when it comes to vehicle options for vehicles, we do not have any specific restrictions on what you can put on your vehicles. So if you really wanted to have visor lights with a light bar, you can. You really can. We don't care if you do. We're here to have fun. We're not here to be complicated and all that and be like super realistically accurate to departments in real life. And also, there's also a thing that I should say. This community doesn't have any ranks. So if you were expecting to join a ranked community, we don't do that here anymore. First of all, ranked communities, in my opinion, are extremely toxic. There's always someone who's abusive or abusing their power or pulling the strings to make something happen, or favoritism even. And I've seen it in a lot of servers, and that's kind of another reason why I left another server, which I'm not going to mention their name for respectable reasons, because I have purposely not made any sort of discrimination against them. They're a good community now. There's definitely been a lot of improvements since some certain people have been removed, but no, it's still not the greatest, and I do not recommend going back. The last time I was in that community, they were not doing proper call-outs, and there was favoritisms for certain promos and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. I'm not a part of that community anymore. But the only communities you'll ever see me a part of, guys, and don't even ask me, because I've had several people come to me about communities, and the fact is, I'm sorry, I just do not want to do. The last time somebody came to me about joining a community to make content on their community, they just used me, and it was full-on manipulation at its finest. And I am a person who despises people that use people. It's disgusting. Don't do it. If you're one of those people, don't do it. Just stop it while you're ahead, because at the end of the day, you're gonna get burned, literally. Or, well, not literally in a sense, but you're gonna eventually see your ways, and it happens. Because I've seen people become manipulative, and it's bad. And that's just my reasoning why I don't bother with ranked communities. So, as you guys know, I am a member of OCRP, and as you know, I'm one of the original founders, I say, because there are two of us that funded this community and made it happen, and that is myself and my friend Matt. A big shout out to my friend Matt. I'm actually going to post his link here in the chat. Please do go give him a subscribe over on YouTube. I would appreciate it very much so. Get this man to 100 subs. I say this because without him, this community would not be possible. So please go check him out. I would appreciate it very much so. And I just wanted to go over some things before we get into some of the dev work. I still got a few things I got to test out. There's a certain vehicle pack I'm looking into that's becoming potentially a new sheriff's office here in Starlight. The Starlight right now is only divided in 2 counties. However, that is going to change. Starlight Roleplay will be becoming a community that has 3 counties instead of just 2. Which is, you know, we all know the default ones, which is Los Santos County and Blaine County. However, we are going to be adding Roxwood County, and the reason we're going to be calling it fully Roxwood County is because eventually Starlight this year will be getting Roxwood for the community. And that's exactly what we'll be doing here, hopefully in the next coming weeks. I got to talk to Matt about it so we can plan it. We also have another script on the way that we have planned to buy, and it's a script that allows law enforcement to look at CCTV and rewatch it. You know, it gets recorded, you can stop it, you can start it, it's great. A CCTV script has been something we've discussed since December, when the community first really began its journey. And I know our website looks extremely boring. I need to revamp the website, but I just haven't had time to do so just yet. I also have to rework on some things. I also might need to change the application a little bit, because there is no longer going to be a rules and regulations. Well, there are still going to be rules, but the rules are most likely going to be mentioned in the civilian SOP, because when you join Starlight Roleplay, you immediately become a civilian. There's no choosing what department you're a part of. But the thing is, you can do law enforcement after 30 days of being actively with the community. And what I mean by actively is having not only a number, but having your tags that allow you to join said server and play on server. Right now, Starlight uses TeamSpeak, but there are rumors of something about Sonoran, which we may be switching to a Sonoran type radio system, if that's what I've been hearing rumors about. Once that actually becomes available, I'm not sure if this is still something that's happening. If it is, great. If not, well, TeamSpeak's still fine, but it'll be nice to use something else, because TeamSpeak is pretty outdated when it comes to stuff out there and alternative options. The one thing that I am really excited for, and yes, I know you guys, I also have, you already probably see it, is our HUD looks exactly like OCRP's, and that's because you can actually get this stuff from a developer. The developer that makes the stuff for OCRP also releases it to the public for, obviously, in exchange for, for money, but that's okay. We've purchased a lot of his scripts. We love his scripts. They are a great development team out there, and like, if you're looking for good standalone scripts, BigDaddyScripts.com is the place to be for that. So I guess we can go over the new stuff. Like I said, you've already seen the Tahoe. I might as well show you some of the other cars. We have the 18 Taurus, and I apparently need to put this back on. We have an 18 Taurus now for Grapeseed PD. Before, it was just a truck originally when Grapeseed first started out, and a ton of canine cars, but we're thinking about maybe removing a few canine cars, because obviously, for a number of reasons, we don't need too many cars for Grapeseed. Right now, Grapeseed has 5 available options for marked vehicles, and before anybody asks, no, you cannot go unmarked with the small town divisions. The only vehicles, or the only departments you are allowed to go unmarked is LSPD, BCSO, and San Andreas Highway Patrol, or SAHP. And there's a reason. We prefer it like that, first of all, because it keeps everything nice and tidy, and it saves us and resources in server. Also, one thing I have changed for those who do watch like my roleplay stuff, my clouds. I finally got volumetric clouds to work. Do not ask how long it took me to finally figure these out, because I don't even want to talk about it. The fact that it was so easy to get them to work, and I struggled with them for over 3 months. So yeah, if we change we change this and I go to cloudy now, we can actually watch the clouds roll overhead. Oh, I love Quant V, ladies and gentlemen. We'll never go back to what I was using before before I first got Quant V. It is so nice. And because of this addition to my game, expect some aviation stuff to come with either from Starlight when we actually have more patrols, and even OCRP, because I have plans for OCRP as well. I do have some bigger plans over there. I've got a lot of Civ ideas I want to do. I'm going to have some friends that are going to be featured on this channel more, which will be nice, that I've made over in OCRP. You're going to probably see my friend Charlotte return to the channel. I'm going to get in contact with her at some point. We're going to figure out something to do over there at some point together. And it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun here this year, ladies and gentlemen. Expect a lot of OCRP this year. But also expect a lot more Lethal Company. And this is kind of like a chat stream at this point as well. Yeah, it's more of a chill stream as it was. So, yeah, so there's a lot we're still got to go over. So I had some good and bad news, actually. The good news is, or actually technically the bad news was, last night my friend's computer almost shit the bed. And if his computer died, that means that one of our series that we have going on my Minecraft channel, if you guys don't know, we don't do Minecraft anymore on the main channel. We do it on the Minecraft channel, which is known as FiveM, and it is linked in my YouTube channel that you guys can just click on home, and it'll be the first thing, that the big channel that pops up, FiveM. If you're interested in that, you are more than welcome to subscribe to it. If not, you're perfectly fine. But I just wanted to put that out there so you guys understand. We have a series on there of horror Minecraft. Yes, we do Minecraft, but in a horror environment where we add a ton of scary mods to the game. Pre-recording many episodes anymore like we did the first time. And there goes my stream for a sec. And that doesn't look good. Okay, I thought for a moment, sorry, I thought for a sec that my stream died for a moment. Also, I just want to say real quick, if the stream for some odd reason does completely die and you don't hear me say, like, sorry, gotta go, or hey, something came up, it's because right now where I live, we are going through a huge snowstorm, where we are into a winter storm warning, and we still will be for the next couple hours into tomorrow afternoon. So yes, for those who don't know, I'm also a weather nerd, so I'm also an aviation nerd. I like my planes. I like my tornadoes. I'm a chill guy once you get to know me, but you know. But here's the Taurus anyway, since we'll go back to that. Beautiful 18 Taurus. The light pattern is pretty much similar. There's just the window, the rear window light here back here as well, and it's pretty quick. It's not too bad though. And I love I just love the pattern in general. It's a great vehicle pack. And I might as well show you guys what I'll be testing here in tonight's stream as well, actually. Which is, hold on one moment here. I actually gotta go look at spawn codes for it. And anybody that is from SRP, please do not spawn these in for patrol if they are still in server, because they are not allowed for use as of yet, and they aren't for any specific department right now that we currently have open. So I just wanted to make that very clear. Okay, where is... There's a... Oh wait, there are canine variants of these? Hold on, I didn't even know that. That's not... Well, that was... Oh shit, it actually does have canine variants. Very nice indeed, then. What do we got for options? Obviously, the livery is not going to stay on these cars. Oops, I did not want any of the... I did not want those options. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Also, we'll go ahead and put this thing as an unmarked vehicle for right now. If you're wondering where you can get this pack for yourself, it is a free pack you can get on LSPDFR. Rocket Mods is where you can get it. It is made by a guy named Preston, I believe. I believe it's a guy anyway. But the pack is made by Preston, it says in the description of this vehicle pack. So if you want to go get it, you're more than welcome to. They do highly encourage you guys, I can't speak apparently. They do encourage, if you are a community of over 300 members, they encourage you to pay the $10 fee. But at this time, since we are going to be using these for our own community, we will be paying the $10 fee to help with further projects that they have going on. Because they make a lot of good cars, and it's great. We plan on, so if you guys don't know, we're actually planning on making these vehicles, this Enforce pack that we have. This Enforce pack is going to become our new Roxwood County Sheriff's Office vehicles. We do have developers that have offered to help us with stuff, so I'm going to be contacting some of our developers to help make this project possible when it comes to Roxwood, EUP, and liveries. So they will be custom to Starlight Roleplay, and they won't be available anywhere else but our community. So if that's something you like hearing and is custom stuff that's unique to a specific community, like I said, link down below. We are an 18+ community, so if you're not 18, please don't apply. Anyone can be a part of the fan server, even if you are not 18. You can go in there and chat and talk with members of the community that are in that Discord. But anyway, Magic Mystery, how are you doing? Thank you for popping on in. How you doing? Actually, I want to see some of the other stuff as well. Actually, there's a charger. NBC 14 char. Very nice charger. I do like the visor light pattern. That's very nice. And yes, I know I haven't done any OCRP in a hot minute. Well, actually, I was on OCRP the other night. What am I talking about? We were on Easter Day. We were on Easter night, I should say. We'll be on, hopefully, OCRP maybe tonight. We'll see. Probably a short civilian stream over there. We'll see. Probably after this. But... And another thing I'm going to show off is some of the new LSPD stuff. Basically the main departments: LSPD, BCSO, and Highway Patrol. So this is the livery of our Los Santos vehicle, or our Los Santos fleet now. They are simple. They say police Los Santos, police in the back. They are all the same. There is no difference other than the vehicles themselves. So that's that. I might as well just go through the other liveries with this vehicle. So we have Los Santos Police Department, the sheriff's, yes, and then also about all of our main departments are now one pack. So this helps save space with resources. And I almost just crashed for some weird reason. That's crazy. But that's honestly not too surprising considering I had a few issues already with my game, looks like. So the one new issue I've come across is that the white lights are blinding as all hell now. They used to be great. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what setting I turned on to do that, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Toledo Bay stuff, you guys have probably seen if you have been a part of my Twitch streams. This is our Toledo Bay F350. It is a beautiful truck. And is the only F350 to be featured in Starlight. There's also an F250, which is in Grapeseed PD, which I can pull out here. And I almost crashed for some reason. Oh, there's the F250. And the light pattern for the F250 is a little bit different because it's a different vehicle, but it is the only vehicle that's really different other than the K9 cars. Grapeseed's kind of a special department. It's been very difficult to get set up, sadly, but it's great. We are excited to also introduce our one and final department that we'll be adding to Starlight. We don't plan on adding any more after this. I said that originally, but I've now decided I want to switch over to the other, or switch up into from having 2 counties to 3, like I've stated. Actually, BCSO. Oh, so I still gotta fix all my abbreviations. And I also need to fix this, because once I get through all the add-on stuff, I can then fly through this, which will be great. Highway Patrol. Oh yeah, with that which we don't use. If I remember correctly, the number... Oh. I think I just saw it. Where'd it go? Oh, never mind, that's not it. Highway Patrol Air Operations, very nice indeed. I'll have to set that up at some point. Oh yes, t-shirts, which something we don't use, unfortunately. And we don't have plans for that. Because there's no subdivisions really within the community. There's only 3 major subdivisions that are here in Starlight, and that is air operations, aka air support, motorcycle unit, and that's what I want. And this is gonna be changed to 12. There we go. all I had plans to do. Unless our body... I don't know. Actually, I think I want to change this to... That looks pretty good. We don't really have, with our EUP, and with our current EUP, we don't have proper... We don't have proper stuff, so I'm gonna set... Oh wait, I think that was the updated... I believe so. Yeah, it was, I believe. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. I did set the right one. Okay, we are on the wrong side of the road. We got our Harley Davidson here. Everyone likes usually rocking the BMWs, but me, I'm more of a Harley guy. Yeah, it's not very fast, but BMW bike, actually, that's got to get reworked, actually. The speed on that thing is too fast. Because at the end of the day, if vehicles are too quick, we normally won't pursue them, and I don't normally pursue vehicles that I can't keep up with. Because at the end of the day, if somebody's doing 200 miles an hour, they are most likely going to crash and die, literally. Because 200 mile an hour speeds is going to kill you no matter what vehicle you're in. Oops, I meant to get off at that exit, but it's alright. Ah, the U-Tool. We should really add an interior to that. A little ground for one. Maybe there's a small U-Tool interior we can add. Oh yeah, gotta love the one texture issue I have over there, but it's not the biggest concern in the world. The one thing you guys have probably noticed that we don't have here is traffic lights in the county. I am personally not a big fan of it, and it's not like it's a major city like LS, so in my opinion, having street lights at every intersection, it's kind of useless in my opinion. I mean, we're out in the countryside now. We're in small town country. Out in the countryside. For those who haven't been keeping up, we have a burger shot here now. We had this originally in our server, and then it got taken out due to some issues and other interiors we had, but those interiors also had problems, and these ones didn't really have any problems, so we switched back to these ones, and honestly, they were probably the best decision we made. You got the hospital there, you got the burger shop back there, you got an actual working motel back there. I gotta look through the... I actually gotta see if it's possible to... Not possible, I need to see if I can fix the script and the menu script that comes with this. It's not working for us for some reason, but it works fine on SRP because they have the same thing we do. We have a shopping district here. Very nice to see indeed. And then we have our sheriff's office here. And yes, it says Los Santos. I think it actually says Los Santos County, but it doesn't matter because it don't matter. This is Los Santos Sheriff. Yeah, oh well. Who cares? Not the biggest deal in the world. It's a very nice interior. We could walk right on in here. Look at that. Beautiful. You can also see the duty belt I have is very high quality, very nice. It's got everything we will ever need. Handcuffs, radios, tasers. What else do we got? Hold on, let's get back to the light. It's really dark in here for some reason now. Nice and clear. Make it morning here as well. We got some extra stuff, I believe, here too. Oh, maybe I don't have the one with everything on it. Medical stuff there. Extra magazines, looks like. Flashlight there, taser, you name it. There are other vest options. You do not have to wear this one that I'm currently wearing. But we do recommend these ones because the radio straps we have will only realistically work with these with those duty belts that we have that we've given options to in the said documentation. So the one thing I might actually do with my moto units is put the which is also optional. You don't have to. It says it in the document. One thing I'm gonna do is put the masks. Hold on. It's like something. I don't recall. 121, I believe, is the number. Yeah, there it is. There we go. The one thing that everybody has been asking for, and I'm going to show it because everyone's been asking in Starlight. So if you're a member of Starlight and is asked, your prayers have finally been heard. No, and I'm just going to say this now, not all of them work, and I'm not going to keep fidgeting with them and to get them to work. So some fire trucks sound like fire trucks now, and some still don't. There are still plenty of fire trucks to use that have working fire sirens now, so you are more than welcome. For me, these are my sirens I have, so. The only vehicles I know of that don't have working sirens are the Quantum trucks, but it's not the biggest deal in the world because eventually the Quantum trucks are getting removed anyway. Actually, I think half of our fire vehicles are getting removed for some other ones because we have way too many engines and stuff like that. Fire doesn't need to be this big. Since whatever station you are, that's the number your vehicle will be. So if, let's say, we're here or over here, our Grapeseed Fire Station, aka East Joshua, at 1043, that is Station 2. So if you're rocking if at Station 2 or station there, your vehicle will either be Medic 2 or Rescue 2, Engine 2, etc. And it will be stated in the SRP. So. And there will be locations of where you can find active stations that are within the community. So. Oh, there. We also have a community meeting coming up. Yeah, these are just my personal sirens that I have. These are not the actual. These are not what anyone else's sirens are going to sound like. If they have fire sirens, then they'll hear theirs if they have them in their resident, or that come with fire sirens, I should say. You don't, then you don't. Simple as that. Where did I get them at? I got them from a Discord. But I can send you the link to that Discord if you want. Let me see if I can get it to you then real quick. Oh, we've already made it through this whole playlist? I don't want to go through it again. Give me a minute while we fix that real quick. Also, my guy, you're gonna have to change your name finally because we don't do the content names anymore. You gotta have an actual name, my guy. I'm gonna let you choose that on Discord for that, but it could be a roleplay name. It doesn't have to be your actual name, but you can't be doing your name anymore because our policy is updated for that. If you want to have it in parentheses, so it's like this, where you could have your chew.stir as your nickname, you can like that, but it's gotta be a real name now, my guy. Everybody's done that. Just whenever you get the chance, if you don't have time to change it and you got a name, just send me the name and I'll change it for you, but you do gotta change it, my guy. Like when you're joining servers, you can have nicknames, and that's going to be updated in the policy. But it is now an active policy that we are doing now. So. Oops, and I was writing an announcement earlier, which I'm going to finish real quick because I completely forgot the SRP is looking for recruiters at this time. Let's see, what else is new to Starlight that hasn't been seen in like my streams and videos? I guess I guess you guys can see the turnout here and the elements and all that. Unfortunately, only the males have the proper CBAs working at the moment, and custom turnout gear. Unfortunately, the female side has a huge issue, so we don't want anybody using a female ped has to use the default turnouts that GTA normally has, which sucks. But we are going to try to find a new set of female turnouts here for the server, which is going to take some time since fire is not really the biggest agenda we have at the moment. Because fire is already pretty good where it's at right now. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I mean, there's plenty. There's a oh, that's actually reminds me. There are a ton of new ambos. We got rid of our Ram one, but do not fear, that's the wrong spawner. This is not our only ambo anymore. We had another one, which was a Ram, but we have retired that. But we made room for some bigger, badder ambos. So we do have a Ram still here. Yeah, medics do have quite a few options now. And I'm pretty sure the document says it's only 2, but I'm going to be updating that because there's quite a few options now, if I recall. So yeah, there's quite a few now. I'm not going to go through all of them. Members of Starlight, you are more than welcome to look through them yourselves. All you got to do is /fire vehicles. Also, I'm going to say it real quick. Oh wait, no, they finally got removed. Never mind. There were fly cars originally in here, but we don't do fly cars here, so don't gotta worry about that. Never mind. Matt took them out. Good job. I'm happy for that. Let's see here. All I know is I'm gonna be adding some new planes to the server because all we have are these 2 for custom planes. And I've already flown both of them. They're pretty fun aircraft to fly, but I'd like to find some other ones for the server, and I might be looking for an MLO at just over there, as you guys know, to make that more of a proper airport, because it is still good. I don't want it to be inactive. It's a big enough airport to be a small airport where planes can still take off and land from. And I will be doing some aviation stuff here soon, and there was supposed to be a patrol here in Starlight tonight, but
you're acting like I'm interested, which I ain't.
Nobody jumped on. It's okay. That's another reason why I'm going to be talking with the admins to figure out promotional. We've been discussing it in a couple of days, but it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, as of right now. It's probably going to be video footage of like little scenes we record, and then me probably talking in the background about what the benefits are of the community. Was that supposed to be the train? Because if that's the case, driving the train at OCRP is going to be a lot of fun again to do. Because I have only done that once, and I will be doing that again very soon. Because it was so relaxing. It really was. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night. Who knows? Because LEO got a little bit hectic the last couple of nights I was on there as LEO. But we'll see. I might do LEO tomorrow if we do a stream tonight, but probably not. It'll most likely be Civ stuff tomorrow. And then some Civ stuff Saturday, and then probably do some more Civ stuff throughout the week, and then do LEO again on over the weekend. Some the week too, depending on the days. So for me doing OCRP, guys, unfortunately it's not every night. I don't get on every night like pretty much all the OG guys do. Not even all the OG guys even get on all the time either. That's the thing. They choose their own times they get on. They choose when they want to stream, when they don't want to stream. I'm like the same way, and I also choose when I want to get on. And I have a lot of fun in OCRP, don't get me wrong, but I have been missing Starlight Roleplay, and I really want to get this community back off its feet, and getting it, some members so we can have some more patrols. It would be fun. Because we are very similar to OCRP, and I know a lot of people want to join OCRP, and I get it. They are a great community, but they are not going to be opening their apps anytime soon, guys. Take it from me. I mean, you guys can keep an eye on their Twitter, because that's where they announce it. But for right now, I haven't heard anything new about new applications. I think they're still going through marches of last year. So, yeah. So I have no idea. They might come out this year again, but if they do, they're most likely going to be towards the end of this year. That's just my prediction. If they do, that's if they do. Do not quote me on that they are. I'm just saying it's a possibility since it's been over a year now since they have opened practically. But anyways, I mean, I don't know what else I could really show you guys. I mean, there's pretty much, yeah, I've showed you guys the cars that got updated. I mean, you guys have seen the bikes before, I'm pretty sure. I've driven a bike once at least for Virtual, like we were ranked. There's not much more I could really go over. I mean, LS-wise, I mean, there's a few things, but there's not really much I could show you other than we got the, actually, this is new, actually. I can show you guys this. Harmony Repair. It is a beautiful place. Very nice. And before you guys say, oh, you're just copying OCRP, remember, anybody can get assets that OCRP has as well that aren't customly made for them. If they are developed, because they don't just use custom ones that they have, that their developers make, you got to remember that other communities can use said assets if they find them, and they can, it's their money that they can buy for their communities. So also, like I said, I don't think there's any more. I think this has an interior, if I recall. Yeah, it does. Yeah, mortar shop. Oh, it doesn't even work. Cool. So that's getting removed. I gotta have to find it, that means. Yeah, that's pretty much. I think this has one house or one interior. Yeah, it does. It's sad. I thought it was gonna do the entire building and not just this one building. I'm probably gonna take it out because it sucks the fact that there's only one. Yeah. So there's just this little place here. 925. I know. If we get more developers in the future, maybe we'll have a developer make something for those buildings. But I do wish I had some more earth to it. Also, I believe this place has an interior. Yeah, it does. There are a few options here in Sandy. I think Sandy has the most options for interiors. I mean, Grapeseed has some stuff you can do as well, actually. We were over there already. The station that we were at before, this does have an interior you can walk into. Oh, yeah, as you guys see here, there's a full-on interior. Got the airfield over there you can take off and land from. Doing aviation stuff, good for you. That's like the only one I know of that actually has an interior for Grapeseed. We don't really plan on putting too many interiors out here, because Sandy already lags bad enough. I know some people don't have that problem, but some people do, even with good computers. Even I still have the problem of lagging here and there. Like if we come look at my frames here, we come down into Sandy, and we went from a nice 50 to down to 40. Oh, today's actually going to behave itself. That's usually not the case sometimes. There is no interior for the prison. It's because we don't use the prison. We barely even use the prison, actually. In fact, we don't ever have plans to even really use the prison. It's not like we're gonna have people sent there all the time. Like, as as law enforcement, you give the choice to, if people want to be county transported, where they can just F2 away and go switch characters and continue playing. The thing is, I know with OCRP they have a thing about civilians is you can't be the same civ for unless it realistically 5 hours pass, real life hours, let's just say. We do the same thing here actually, because not only is it realistic, it helps keep the immersion of the RPs going. I think we're gonna be getting a few things here for Grove Street again. There was a few things we could put in Grove Street back in Starlight. I know there's a lot of old interiors from the first Starlight when it was a ranked community, but we don't have half of those anymore. Mission Row PD, very nice, very simple, very nice. We don't plan on changing it. We don't need a very big station. Actually, this is most likely going to get retired eventually. This is our only fire station in LS at the moment, and we call it Battalion 2, which houses which can house a few vehicles, but it's not gonna be able to really hold much. Like if you're gonna do an engine and ladder, that's like all you're gonna be able to fit in here. Or if you want to do tanker and engine, whatever you want to do. But that's going to change eventually too, because we plan on getting a Vespucci station, which will become Station 8. And I don't remember the exact location of where it's located. Actually, I think it's located here, if I recall. I think it replaces this area or this building here. I think it's this building here it replaces, if I recall. Which we'll be getting that hopefully this year as well. That's going to be our biggest fire station we have, but the reason we're going to have it that big is so we can house many vehicles in there if we need, so. Because I'm going to be a mischief guy eventually. Muhahaha. But I don't really know what else to show you guys. I mean, it's not like we're doing big changes. I guess I could show you the phone, because we have a working phone script and server too, actually. This keybind can be changed in the keybind settings. For me, mine's F6, so if I do this, voila, we have a phone. And pretty simple, straightforward. You can get apps in the App Store. You can call people if you have their phone numbers and stuff like that. And I'm gonna actually remove this one because I believe they're no longer with the community. Yeah, sadly they are no longer with the community, so I'm not gonna keep the phone numbers if they're not with the community anymore. These are my friends that help with the community. Well, actually, he still helps with the community here and there, but due to some reasonings, I'm not gonna say why. But Matt, aka Silent Wolf, there's that. We're still gonna do role plays and stuff with him. Don't you guys worry. It's not like he's gonna just go anywhere.
No, definitely not. Shoulder of Orion sucks.
But yeah, there's quite a few things with
Richards?
the phone.
When did he ever make a good movie?
Birdie, basically Twitter, literally. It is straight up. It is straight up Twitter. Twitter. Following, etc.
Well, I suppose you could start your own film club. Then you can watch all the shit films.
Marketplace,
you want.
basically where you can sell stuff, whatever you want to do. Instapic, Instagram, literally. Also, when it comes to making the accounts with the phone, I recommend you SRP members do not make like separate accounts for characters, because it's going to be you're going to have to remember passwords and stuff like that. And if you can't remember your passwords, well, that's going to be well, that's just not going to be very fun. So. But anyways. Yeah, for me, mine's just the True Wolf, and that's going to be it for all my characters, so. Voice memos. I believe this actually works if you talk in game, but I could be very, very wrong. Maybe this does. Oh, no, it does, actually. Hold on. Okay, it doesn't work, which is just whatever. Biggest thing in the world. Mail, which I have not set up yet. Weather, which you guys can see the weather here in Los Santos, which is very nice. Also, Chewy, by the way, if you didn't hear me before, my guy, make sure you change your actual or your nickname on Starlight, because we don't do the content names anymore. So doesn't have to be your real name, but it could be an RP name, but it can't be that anymore, my guy. I don't even allow James or Tyler to anymore. So. There's a ton more apps you can get, which is very cool. I mean, you can get Spark, which is basically a freaking dating app if you really, really wanted to. Crypto, crypto benefits pages, local businesses and services, pretty cool. Yeah. You can get the dark chat, basically dark web type thing. And you can get music, which I have not figured out how to get music on there just yet, but I'm still working on it. We're still working on the phone script, and obviously the phone script is going to be a everlasting project because the guys that develop LB Phone are still working on that project as well. Obviously, they are working on the project, but it's pretty cool, and that's pretty much all I can really show. I mean, I guess I could tell you some of the future stuff we've got coming to Starlight. River, yes, LS River. This right here, you guys see, it's bland, it's not really considered a river. I consider it more of the sewer system at this point. That is going to change, hopefully, over the next month or two. We have plans. We have a MLO in mind, or a map replacement, if you will, that will actually make this into a beautiful river here very soon. We also have plans to say bye-bye to this building, So if you want to do scenes with this building at some point, now is definitely the time to do them. Because remember, guys, Starlight, it doesn't matter how many people are on server. You can go anywhere at any point in time. It is a statewide patrol, and every day, any day. So eventually, this is going to be the Mile High Club once we actually get it. And over here is gonna be, or we're also gonna be getting an updated version of Legion Square, so that's gonna be fun. We got a lot of plans for that. Stay tuned for those. Those are coming very, very soon. Also, like I said before, if you missed it, Starlight is going to have 3 counties instead of the 2 that we normally have. We will have LS County, which we just left. We're now in Blaine County. But if we go past Chiliad County, and I'm going to be calling it that even now on, even though the stuff isn't set up just yet, which is what we're going to be having, which is Roxwood County, which I'm going to have I'm going to talk to developers to see if we can get some custom EUP and liveries made for the department. So, I mean, Roxwood would start out here, as well as Highway Patrol and Paleto Bay that would start out here. Or they could even start out once it actually gets added to server, or once we actually get it officially, which is Roxwood. But I think Roxwood has problems right now, so it's not really the biggest concern at the moment. But all I know is we are now going to have the 3 counties instead of just the 2, because it makes a lot more sense and it feels a lot more dispersed and spaced out when it comes to the splitting the counties in size and stuff like that. They're pretty good. They all have their own good amount. So, and I'll be updating our map eventually to when we get the Roxwood and all that, but it's not a big deal right now. All it will do is it'll just plop Roxwood up here once we get it. But like I said, not a big deal. But I really do think that's all I can tell you guys really for now, because there's not much more we can really go over for this. And because at this point, I'm just going to be chilling, looking over some of the cars on my own at this point. It's not like there's much dev work that needs to be done for server, because Starlight is pretty much perfect as it is when it comes to our actual server development side. Our documents, that's a whole different story though. But I think with that though, I think I am just gonna just call it for right now. I mean, we were at it for over an hour here, which was pretty good. I thought this would be a short stream, but it was pretty long. So with that though, thank you everybody who stopped by, said hi. I appreciate it. Everybody go check out Matt again. Like I said, his stuff is linked in the chat there if you want to check him out. I would appreciate it very much so. We're trying to get that man to 100 subs. And train, be quiet, that doesn't exist. Thank you. Yeah, so with that being said, thank you for tuning in. Have a good one, Wolf family. Wolf out. Have a good one.
some pain in their life, you can see it in their eyes. They're changing at night, underneath the dark skies. Forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start expiring. They're never tiring, no, now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe.
Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They're all gone now, so you better watch out. Reborn now, took a new form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory, now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring, there ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. They took the